Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Oh, please stay with me. Don't go anywhere. Don't think I've forgotten about you. Sometimes I might forget about you, but I haven't forgotten about you today. Hello, Mike Cotter. Hello, Crimson, Carolina. Hello, Becca and Charles. Hello, user. Hello, Mike Cotter. I appreciate Mike Cotter hopping on and saying hi. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Grace Love and Michelle and Casey. Hang with me. I'm juggling a lot of things going on at the same time right now. And good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy. I normally have a live show called Coffee with Ken that I do at 8 o'clock. I used to do it at 8 o'clock every morning. And over the last month or so, our lives got kind of turned upside down, as lives have a tendency to. And we're working our way through a new schedule. And I'm no longer to be consistent, honestly, with my live show. And I'm staying at home with my two beautiful babies and trying to take care of the house as best I can. Which is way more challenging than I knew. Way more challenging than I knew. And I've done it before. God blessed me with 4 beautiful kids. 2 older girls from my first marriage who are 17 and 14. And I got 2 little beautiful babies who are 2.5 and just over 1 who are upstairs sleeping. If you think you hear a click, clack on my floor, you do. It's my dog, Holly. She's walking around, pacing the floor, wondering when I'm going to give her some attention. And that time will come soon. But right now, I want to get a pot of coffee started, pour myself some coffee, and sit down and see how the show goes. So hang with me. Should we do the peppermint mocha? Should we do the gingerbread? Should we do the pumpkin spice? Or should we do the Sumatra? And as I'm pulling these out, hello, Cocky Shake. As I'm pulling these out, I'm already have made a decision in my mind of what type of coffee I'm going to have. And Dennis, I appreciate the vote for pumpkin spice. 99 times out of 100. Hello, Nene. Good morning to you. If you say pumpkin spice, hey, thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. 99 times out of 100, if you say pumpkin spice, I'm going to go for it. But I don't think that's today, because I opened my day with some pumpkin spice coffee, and it was a great choice. Enjoyed it a lot. I followed it up with some gingerbread, and oh yes, I think I want some the Starbucks Sumatra. I just want some straight coffee right now. So I'm going to pour it, and then I'm going to sit down, and we're going to talk for a little bit and see where this goes. I don't like to measure. I have a measuring cup here that my wife uses. I'm never one for, I don't dot my I's and cross my T's exactly. Never been that good with paperwork. I kind of like to ballpark it. And I think variety can be the spice of life. And some days my coffee's going to be a little strong. Some days my coffee's going to be a little weak. And hello, Michelle. Good morning to you. And some days my frozen pizza is going to be a little overcooked. Some days it might be even a little undercooked. Some days my pancake mix, and I was thinking about this last night. Hey, Michelle, thank you so much for following the host. I was stirring up some pancake mix last night, making strawberry pancakes for the kids for dinner, honestly. And yes, I think it's okay to have strawberry pancakes for dinner, because we did last night, because they're so good. They're so good. And my 2.5-year-old is kind of in a fussy phase right now. And if he doesn't like what I'm serving him, he has a tendency to throw it on the ground. And the one thing he really never throws on the ground is pancakes. And because of that, I don't know, I always feel confident making them. And I love eating them, and all the kids, I don't know, puts a smile on anybody's face when they ask, or when I ask, hey, do you want some strawberry pancakes? Who says no to that? Who says no to that? But hang with me for 1 second. I'm going to go get a cup of water. I think it's important to stay hydrated. I'm going to go get my coffee cup and prepare for my coffee being done. And I'm going to tell you what I have working this morning and part of the method to my madness of how I do things. Again, I don't know if you care about how I do things, but I'm going to tell you it either way. Hang with me. Holly, go lay down. Go lay down, Holly. Go lay down. I'll be right back. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Did I lose? How many people did we lose? Does anyone else care about this? You can tell the truth. Oh, that hurts, Caesar. Why is Ken so excited? Caesar, you obviously care. You're watching. You obviously care. You're watching. But anyway, what do I got going on? I was a realtor for 17 years and did that till about a year ago today. And I left that business a year ago today. Kind of kicked around some other things and have some feelers out there in a bunch of different careers. But worked at a super target for several months. I worked there from February to September. In September, I decided I was going to devote myself full-time into content creation. Like I said earlier, I have a show that I used to do live at 8 o'clock every morning called Coffee with Ken. It's a show I've been doing for about 4.5 years. Every video I post, I don't know how many views they get, but they get a fair amount of views before it's all said and done. I enjoy it a lot. I've had a lot of highs and lows in my life, and I think I have an ability to tell a story that seems to resonate with an audience. And I enjoy doing it. I feel I can share my experiences, whether it's about mental health or, I don't know, sobriety or addiction or gambling or relationship troubles or what have you, in a way that's going to connect with somebody. It might not connect with everybody. If you don't struggle with anxiety, and I'm talking about anxiety, I get it. Change the channel. If you don't struggle with addictions or drink too much or have relationship struggles or have highs and lows in careers or what have you, this might not be the show for you. But this is just a show of a guy that's 55 years old who lives in Illinois, Naperville, Illinois, who started doing it about 4.5 years ago when he was in a really, really dark spot, and has managed to go from there to here with a smile on his face 9 times out of 10. And if that interests you, please subscribe. Please follow my page. Please keep talking to me because I appreciate you guys. But I'm just a guy doing his best. And today, my definition of what's my best has changed over the last several months. And right now, like I said, I got 2 beautiful little ones that I am staying home with that are 1 and 2.5. I have 3 stepkids that are older that I'm responsible for loving on as best I can and getting out the door to school on time and attending their events and cheering them on and asking about their activities and their tests. So I'm doing the best I can. One of the ways I've found to do the best I can is have a lot of things going at once. Before I push live, I like to clean up things. I'm kind of a minimalist, although you can't tell necessarily because I'm not the only one that lives here. But I kind of believe less is more in a lot of things. And when you're a part of a family with a wife, 5 kids, 2 cats, and a dog, living the less is more lifestyle, I don't know, gets put to the test. But I still do my best and still try and maintain some sense of sanity for me, which means cleaning up while keeping, I don't know, bags of diapers and plenty of toys for the little ones around at the same time. I like a clean garage. However, we got 5 kids, so we got a lot of bikes and a lot of stuff and a lot of tools and a lot of, I don't know, snow blowers and lawn mowers and rakes and brooms and leaves and my scooter. Life is sometimes a little messier than we'd like. And I think a lesson I've learned in life is sometimes life is going to be messy. And if you can handle it and smile at it and not get all bent out of shape, you're going to feel a lot better at the end of the day and as you go through life. One of the big things I've learned over the last couple of years that I've really been pouring work into myself is enjoying the process. I joined a gym, for instance, and this could apply to a bunch of different aspects of life, but I joined a gym about 4 months ago almost now, and I had these goals. I wanted to achieve certain weight and strength goals in a certain period of time. And I honestly didn't achieve. I wanted to get a pull-up done. I wanted to do a pull-up within 1 month of joining the gym, and I wasn't able to do it. But instead of quitting or putting my tail between my legs, I realized it's really not about the destination. It's about enjoying the process and moving forward every day. And I have moved forward, and I have kept going. I'm still going to the gym. I love going to the gym, and it feels good. And I just enjoy the experience of working out, getting done, taking a hot shower, and coming home. And if you can apply that enjoy the process mentality to a lot of different aspects of your life, it's not about losing the weight. It's not about making $1 million. It's about the process. It's about applying for the job or interviewing for the job or working on your resume or sending it in or what have you. It's about cutting costs. It's about saving money. It's about earning a little more. And again, you could do it with your health as well. It's about going on a walk around the block. It's eating more fruit, drinking more water, doing the right thing. It's about the baby steps. And if you do enough baby steps and you line them all up together, I think you end up pretty happy with where you ended up. 4.5 years ago when I started Coffee with Ken, I wasn't happy with myself. I was living in a dark apartment. I was broken up with the woman of my dreams, missing my dog, my house, my family, and have been working on a bunch of areas in my life and continuing to move forward. And I cannot tell you, I do not miss my family anymore. I could make many jokes about that. At 4:15 this morning, my son Augie, who's 2.5, and he's my nugget of love, I had just woken up. And I do a video that I call my first sip of coffee every morning, where I'll sit somewhere in the house and drink my first sip of coffee and share the thoughts that are on my mind, and just kind of a quiet little waking up video where I enjoy a sip of coffee. And if you want to watch it, you do. If you don't, you don't. And that's cool either way. Kind of, again, like I said, I enjoy the process of this content creation. I'd love to have a million people watching me right now, but I got 15, and I so appreciate the 15 that are watching. I'd love to have 10 million subscribers, but I got about 10,000, and I appreciate y'all. I'd love to be making $1 million doing it, but honestly, I make about $100 a month in my content creation efforts right now. And again, I enjoy the process. I enjoy the process of cleaning, taking care of my babies, working towards a better tomorrow. Because I know if I keep my habits intact and keep doing the right things and keep moving forward and keep walking my dog and keep kissing my wife and keep loving on my babies and cleaning the house and producing videos and drinking coffee, that life's going to work out pretty well. Somebody said, you will be famous in 2 years. Trust me, you're the better version of Joe Rogan. Well, I appreciate that. Joe Rogan does interviews, and a lot of people have said I should do interviews over the years. I don't know. If I was to do an interview, I'd have to call somebody, set up the interview, make an appointment, sit down, and go over what we're going to talk about. And I don't know. I get the audience to interview me. Yeah, well, I appreciate you saying that, whoever said that. Joe Rogan is better than Howard Stern. Mikey G. But anyway, I was talking about efficiency a little bit, and I'm a guy that loves to be efficient. And before I went live, Again, I post these live videos on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. And I go live usually on TikTok. And I know that if I want to increase an audience, increase revenue, and I'm going to give you a little backstory on this content creation business, the best way for me to do it is go live and post those lives and post them everywhere because people watch them. There's, I think, a lot of people in life right now are working from home and craving a little reality. Artificial intelligence is super popular now, and a bunch of the videos that pop up on my TikTok screen are fake little images of guys talking with fake voices saying computer-generated words. I think in this modern society, I think a lot of us, where a lot of people work from home and a lot of people telecommute and do Zoom meetings, a lot of people want a little reality or a little realness. And this is just a guy doing his best, talking in front of the camera and going live as often as he can. And I'm a work in progress. I got a lot of things I want to get better at. I'd like to get stronger. I'd like to get healthier. I'd like to be in a better relationship with my wife. And I'd love to love on my kids in a little more healthy fashion. And I think to do that, hello, Janet. I think you do that by loving on yourself first and taking care of yourself. And we all know that when the masks drop down in the airplane, you put yours on first, and then you put them on your kids. And when you first hear that, you think that's kind of screwy. But if you're struggling to put them on your kids and you lose consciousness, nobody's going to end up the better for it. And you got to take care of yourself. You got to feed your own soul before you can take care of anybody else. And I appreciate you guys all for hopping on. Cincinnati Joe's a name I haven't seen in a while, even though he goes by Cincinnati Joe, yet he lives in Kansas City. How strange is that? Let me drink a little more water. Oh, let me drink a little more water. Let me turn around and grab myself. This is a dangerous move. Although I work on my flexibility every day, or every day I go to the gym at least. I'm 55. I'm not as limber as I used to be. So anyway, I just poured myself a nice hot cup of coffee. And for those that missed the intro of the show, it's a Starbucks Sumatra. I haven't had any coffee in about an hour. I've been cleaning. I've been laying my babies down to bed. And I've been getting my house going in the direction I want it to so I can feel good about talking to you guys for 30 to 45 minutes. And I'm excited to be doing this kind of different format, Ken in the kitchen, because I feel productive. I got other things going on. I'll tell you what I got going on before I get to this coffee. Maybe I should get to the coffee first. I'm so excited to have my first sip of coffee. My hope is that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh, like I said, it's a Starbucks Sumatra. And I drink so much flavored coffee, sometimes you almost lose the specialness of the flavor. And sometimes I know I long for just regular dark roast coffee without cream, just so you can taste it. And that sip felt damn good, and I'm going to have another sip right now. Oh. Hey, Janet, sorry to hear you're sick. I hope you're feeling better. Have a little water, maybe even have a little tea. Jimmy asked, do I still go to Starbucks? I do. My schedule I used to go to Starbucks almost every day, and the gym 5 or 6 times a week. As I said at the beginning of the show, my wife had an opportunity that she couldn't turn down. Good morning, Tom Hingles. That she's going to be awesome at, and she's going to love. And she is, went for it, and I'm so excited for her because, again, I think we all put a lot of weight on, I don't know, we determine success in some fashion or other. And I think when you're working hard at a job, especially a sales job, if you can have some success, you're going to enjoy it more, obviously. And I've had various success levels in various careers in the past, but I have no doubt in the world that she's going to knock the cover off the ball in what she's doing. I'm going to let her say what she's doing whenever she wants to, but until then, she got an opportunity. She's excited about it, and she's going to be awesome at it. And I'm proud for her today, but excited for her to see where this leads her. In the meantime, I've got a lot of things. I'm taking care of the home. I'm taking care of the kids as best I can, and I'm juggling a lot of things while trying to do as much content creation as I possibly can as well. I was talking about being efficient and craving efficiency. Before I went live, I want to feel like, well, first of all, my babies are sleeping. That feels good. They've both been struggling with various colds, and both were up at crazy early hour this morning. I got up out of bed at like 4:30. I woke up at 4:15. I laid there. I had things going through my mind, and I was praying a little bit. And God told me I'm on the right path and take care of the home and take care of my babies. And I kid you not, within a couple of minutes, my son Augie, who was in the bedroom next door, was talking. I heard him talking, and I was going, honestly, I prayed a little more and prayed he'd go back to sleep. God didn't answer that prayer. So I listened to God, and I got up and did my first sip video this morning. And I grabbed Augie, fed him some breakfast, and loved on him till about 9:30 when he was ready, more than ready to go back and lay down and get some rest. So he and his little sister are sleeping. Before I went live, I wanted to get some things done. I think the best way, let technology work for us. I loaded up the laundry machine, got a load of the kids' clothes going, loaded up the dishwasher, have that going right in front of me. And I put 3 pounds of ground beef on the cast iron skillet, just in case nobody believes me. Just in case nobody believes me. I don't know why I would lie about it. I got 3 pounds of ground beef. Let me show you again. Let me open it up. Got it on low, lest I forget. Sometimes I'll forget that I'm cooking something. And the nice thing about ground beef, since it's got so much kind of fat in it, you get, I don't know if I get 80-20 or 85-15 or whatever the mix is, it's kind of hard to burn, especially if you don't have it on too high. And I'm excited for the dishes to be done, the laundry to be done. I got a backup load of whites ready to go in the laundry machine as soon as the kids' clothes are done. When the ground beef's done, I might pop in some lunch and make some nachos or some quesadillas, or maybe make a spaghetti sauce for dinner with the ground beef. I think I probably have maybe another hour and a half of, good morning, Luke, I was going to call it peace and quiet. I don't think I ever really truly had peace and quiet. I tend to be fairly active. I'm not one that feels comfortable laying around a whole lot. I like to feel like I'm getting things done, and I have a almost irrational need for that, but it's who I am, and I'm learning to cope, and I'm learning to deal with it, but I just feel better when I'm getting things done, and feels good to be getting something done. Again, right now, one of my goals, my long-term dreams, is to be a full-time content creator. And the fact that I'm cooking ground beef, that I'm washing dishes, and that I got a load of laundry in, and my 2 beautiful babies sleeping upstairs, and I'm creating content, feels really good. So thank you for joining. Doreen, I appreciate you. I'm doing well. All is pretty darn well with me. I feel blessed and fortunate to be where I am right now. So let's have a little more coffee. I don't know how long I'm going to talk for, or really what I have for you. But I have the Christmas stockings up over there. It's a beautiful day in Naperville. I took Holly out for a nice walk while my wife was hanging with our babies. And so she's good to go for the next several hours. And again, I got the babies resting. I got the machines working for me. And I got my ground beef cooking. So outside of that, I don't know if I have anything inspirational for you. But I'm feeling good. And I think if we... Hello, relax. I think... I talk about it a lot. I think for me, a lot of my life, I was striving to feel great. And the way I found I could feel great was, I don't know, drinking or smoking pot, honestly. And I don't want to, get into a long conversation about that. But over the last couple of years, I have realized that, at least for me, drinking and smoking pot were the problem, not the answer. And I feel so much better, every day. You don't have the crazy high highs, but you certainly don't have the deep, dark depression lows. And I don't know. I wake up during the middle of the night, instead of my inner voice saying bad things to myself because I was hungover or drank too much or spent too much or gambled too much or smoked too much, I still have thoughts, but I feel a sense of pride and a sense of goodness and a sense of health that I didn't for most of my life. So that feels real good. Good morning, Jack. How are you? Welcome to Ken in the Kitchen. One of my longtime viewers just hopped on named Jack. Jack, you missed that I'm drinking the Starbucks Sumatra, that I have a load of kids' clothes in the laundry machine, that I have the dishwasher going, and that I have 3 pounds of ground beef cooking over on the stove. There's a woman I follow on TikTok here, that does a for younger audience. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know. Stir the meat? No, it's on. Well, okay. All right. All right. You're going to come with me. User reminded me to stir the meat. And again, I make absolutely no claims to know what I'm doing or to be good at cooking. I'm great at pancakes. I'm great at frozen pizzas. I'm good at microwaving. And I can boil an egg pretty darn well. I've been a single guy most of my life, although fortunate to, I don't know my way around the kitchen well enough that I can feed myself and feed the family and, I don't know, kind of enjoy it. Like I talked about earlier, I think it's important to enjoy the process. And if you enjoy the process, you can get a lot of things done. And, yeah. So, stir the meat. A little troll there. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Hello, user. Well, thank you. Users keeping me on track, keeping me aware of stirring the meat and getting things done. Fortunately, like I said, I've got everything prepped. I've got my living room clean. I've got my machines going, and I got my meat cooking. And the rest of the day, not the rest of the day, but the next couple hours is looking real good for me. And I'm excited to go at it. I've got a lot of videos I want to edit. A lot of live videos that I always go back and edit these live videos, and they become TikToks or shorts or reels on various social media pages. And I don't know, I'm looking forward to doing that because along with the lives that I do, posting shorts on the various social media pages really helps my pages grow. And I hope that I have a message worth sharing. I think that I do. And whether it's one of optimism or positivity or, mental health or sobriety, I think there's a lot of people, like I said earlier, right now, that are craving connection and some positivity in their life. And if I can fill that void, I would love to do it. So I'm excited about being here, and I am excited that I've had a nice audience this morning, and I'm excited that I got some meat cooking, and I'm excited that I'm going to eat. I think I'm going with the cheese quesadilla as soon as that's done because I am hungry. I am hungry. And so I don't know what else I have for you, but I so appreciate you guys hopping on today and joining me in my journey. I hope if you're new here, thanks, Tom. I hope if you're new here that, I don't know, you subscribe to my page. You like one of my videos. You follow me on YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram and what have you. Because, like I said, I really enjoy the heck out of this and have a lot of fun doing it. And I think it shows. And I posted a video yesterday that I've gotten away from for a while. Just kind of me walking. And a lot of the videos I post are clips from the reels I do. And, or excuse me, the lives I do. And yesterday, some of my favorite videos are me just kind of walking, holding the phone. And if I got a pretty sunset or sunrise or what have you, or steam blowing from my mouth, shooting a quick video saying, hey there. And talking a little bit and just enjoying my walk and kind of sharing that experience. Because, again, I think a lot of us are looking for connection. A lot of us are looking maybe for some inspiration to feel good about life or to feel good about the process or walk our dog or what have you. And, I don't know, felt good doing. And I'd like to do it a little bit more. Jimmy says lots of YouTubers and TikTokers are buying a van and traveling. Well, that would be hard because I got 5 kids. We'd have to buy a big van. We'd have to buy maybe a Partridge Family type bus. I don't know where we'd travel to. They have school and they have activities. But it would be cool to travel around. It would be cool, you know. During some times in my life that I longed for, I don't know, hopping in a van and traveling around and seeing the country. But right now where I'm at today and what I'm doing today, I feel good about where I am and what I'm doing. And I know I'm in the right place. And maybe down the road, I'll buy that van and travel around when the time is right. But that time's not today. We have such a full calendar of kids' activities and life that... yeah, traveling around the country in an RV is not in our future. User wants me to buy a bus. But anyway, I'm going to sip a little more coffee. I want to thank you guys so much for joining today on the very first Ken in the Kitchen. I don't know if there will be a second Ken in the Kitchen. Maybe if I get my babies down to sleep at a reasonable hour and get some things working where I can brag that the kitchen's reasonably clean. The kitchen is reasonably clean. Jack wants it to be called Ken in the Den. I don't think our house has a den, Jack. It's got a sunroom, but that doesn't rhyme as well as Ken in the Den. But hey, Shelly, thank you so much for joining. And thank you all for joining and hopping on today. I so appreciate you guys. Hope what day is it? It's Thursday. I hope your week's going well. I hope the sun is shining on, if it's not shining in the sky, I hope it's shining down on your heart and in your mind. Because whether the sun is shining or it's a rainy day, I think we got to do our best and make the best and feel the best and be our best and keep kind of moving forward, as I talk about a lot. Because we all have challenges and we all have struggles and we all have issues and we all have stresses and we all have anxieties and problems and bills and sick kids and what have you. But it's the way we handle it, and move forward with as much grace and ease as we can determines our contentment in life. And that's what I'm striving for. So one more sip of coffee. Cheers. I want to thank you guys all for joining. I so appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.